Even before this appeared, 20th Century Fox had bought this story and made elaborate plans for it. Because of its gay, adventurous, romantic, and entirely different qualities, it was decided to make it one of the top pictures of the year. Gene Tierney, star of The Razor's Edge, Leave Her to Heaven, and Laura, was chosen for the coveted role of Lucy Muir. Rex Harrison, who scored an instantaneous hit as the King in Anna and the King of Siam, was selected to play the robust, gruff, and hearty Captain Gray. George Sanders appears as the amorous interloper, Miles Fairley.
I never frighten little girls into fits.
But think of the bad language she'd learn, and the morals.
Confound it, madam, my language is most controlled. And as for me morals, I lived a man's life, and I'm not ashamed of it. But I can assure you no woman's ever been the worse for knowing me. And I'd like to know how many mealy-mouthed blue noses can say the same.
She's much too young to see ghosts.
Very well. I'll make a bargain with you. Leave my bedroom as it is, and I'll promise not to go into any other room in the house. And your brat need never know anything about me.
But if you keep the best bedroom, where should I sleep?
In the best bedroom.
I'm only here now because I followed you back. So you may have my appointment, for which you are just in time.
That's very good of you, but I'm afraid I can't accept.
Now, my dear young woman, if you will set your book of social graces aside just long enough to seize an opportunity that you want very much, by merely indulging a small, natural, selfish instinct.
Without doubt, sir, you are the most forward gentleman I have ever encountered.
You should have pushed him out of the cab. In another minute, I would have.
Why, Daniel, I believe you're jealous.
Of course I'm not jealous. You take me for a blasted schoolboy? Besides, jealous is a disease of the flesh.
Davis, ever since I've been on this set, I've heard nothing but discussion of Eve. May I have your opinion of her?
The golden girl, the cover girl, the girl next door, the girl on the moon. Time's been very good to Eve. Life goes where she goes. She's been profiled, covered, revealed, reported, what she wears and where and when, whom she knows and where she was and when and where she's going. Eve has insatiable ambition and talent. An improbable person with a contempt for humanity, an inability to love or be loved.
But how can such a woman fool so many?
Well, how does any Eve do it? She's a girl of so many interests.
Pretty rare quality these days.
A girl of so many rare qualities.
So she seems.
So you've pointed out so often. So many qualities so often. Her loyalty, efficiency, devotion, warmth, and affection, and so young. So young and so fair. Eve, my understudy.
Didn't you know?
Of course I knew.
Just slipped your mind.
Find out.
Only thing. What I go after, I want to go after. I don't want it to come after me.
Don't get up. And please stop acting as if I were the Queen Mother. I'm sorry I didn't
Outside of a beehive, Margot, your behavior would hardly be considered either queenly or motherly.
You're in a beehive, pal, didn't you know? We're all busy little bees, full of stings, making honey day and night. Aren't we, honey? Very touching, very Academy of Dramatic Arts.
That bitter cynicism of yours is something you've acquired since you left Radcliffe.
That cynicism you refer to, I acquired the day I discovered I was different from little boys.
Come on, get up. I'll buy you a drink.
I'll admit I may have seen better days, but I'm still not to be had for the price of a cocktail. Like a salted peanut.
What's so funny?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Everything. Everything's so funny.
interrupt this program to give you a bulletin just received from one of our naval units at sea. A large object traveling at supersonic speed is headed over the North Atlantic toward the east coast of the United States.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Drew Pearson. We bring you this special radio television broadcast in order to give you the very latest information on an amazing phenomenon, the arrival of a space ship in Washington. The Army has taken every precaution to meet any emergency which may develop. Just a minute, ladies and gentlemen, I think something is happening.
I came here to give you these facts. But if you threaten to extend your violence, this earth of yours will be reduced to a burned-out cinder.
But he's a robot. Without you, what could he do?
There's no limit to what he could do. He could destroy the Earth.
All vehicles, close in. Let's go.
When Laura Z. Hobson's great story, Gentleman's Agreement, first appeared serially in Cosmopolitan magazine, its 20 million readers were startled at its daring. As a book, Gentleman's Agreement still leads all bestseller lists month after month. No story of the last decade has hit the literary world with such terrific impact. The author has deftly treated a tabooed topic to give it excitement, exhilaration, and entertainment. And now, as a motion picture, Gentleman's Agreement is accorded the highest honor a picture can be given. Here we see its producer, Darryl F. Zanuck, receiving the Academy Award for the Best Picture of the Year. To do the screenplay, Mr. Zanuck engaged Moss Hart, who wrote Lady in the Dark, The Man Who Came to Dinner, and other great stage hits. For director, he chose Elia Kazan, whose talents now win the Academy Award for the Best Direction of the Year. In selecting the cast, the roles were filled with unusual care. The part of Phil Green, the fighting author, was given to Gregory Peck.
Well, face me now, Miss Wales. Come on, look at me. Same face, same eyes, same nose, same suit, same everything. Here, take my hand. Feel it. Same flesh as yours, isn't it? No different today than it was yesterday, Miss Wales.
Dorothy McGuire was chosen to play the emotional but confused Kathy.
I don't have to kiss you in public. I've got a nice dark taxi outside.
Well, what are we waiting for? Come on. Don't just stand there.
To play Dave, Phil's understanding friend, the preference was John Garfield.
I wonder if you'd feel so ill now, Kathy, if you had nailed him. You know, there's a funny kind of elation about socking back. I learned that a long time ago. Phil's learned it.
The part of the forthright, hurt, and frustrated Anne went to Celeste Holm, who in this role wins the Academy Award as the Best Supporting Actress of the Year. Then there's Anne Revere as Phil's understanding mother, June Havoc as Miss Wales, Phil's secretary, Albert Decker as the sympathetic publisher, Jane Wyatt as Kathy's snobbish sister, Dean Stockwell as Tom, Phil's young son.
Don't shout at me. I know what you're thinking about marrying me. I saw it on your face when I said that to Tom. And don't treat me to any more lessons of tolerance. I'm sick of it. I am not going to marry into hothead shouting and nerves, and you might as well know it.
Lester Pigeon has his most distinguished role as Mr. Griffith, the minister who sacrifices his great love for Maureen O'Hara as Anne Howard, the Welsh girl whose beauty sets songs swelling in men's throats. Anna Lee as the lovely and lovable Bronwyn. Donald Crisp as Mr. Morgan, the gentle tyrant of a father. John Loder as Ianto. Sarah Allgood as Mrs. Morgan. Barry Fitzgerald as Sifartha. Patrick Knowles as Ivor. The world-famed Welsh singers. And the brilliant new young star, Master Roddy McDowell, whose inspired performance as Hugh will endear him to everyone. They knew the surging ecstasy of breathtaking love, and together they lifted their voices in heart-swelling song.